Hey everyone, Coach Eric from Siva Fitness Academy, and I'm with Coach Laura. And what Coach Laura is doing right now is a very common exercise known as a mountain climber or sometimes a cardio climber, and she's doing it very poorly. Now, go ahead, relax, sister. I want to talk a little bit today about what it means to really have good form and why that's so important. And we'll use this mountain climber as an example. She's probably not going to get hurt in that exercise using bad form, but what she is doing is reinforcing muscle imbalances that are going to cause her problems down the road, especially as she tries to go faster, go longer, or add more weight and intensity to an exercise. Then those weaknesses turn into injuries, injuries turn into setbacks. So I want to go over real quick just what good form might look like in this position, so maybe you can see some of the importance of why having a good technical practice is so beneficial, like we do here at Siva Fitness Academy. So I'm going to put her back into position. Keep your knees on the ground, coach, and let's start with the foundation. So the foundation in this exercise is her hands. Now all dysfunction and imbalances are going to manifest right with her hands. I can tell a lot about her body right here. So what I'm going to do is have her put her fingers wide and her palm very, very flat, with a particular emphasis of keeping the pointer finger mound engaged into the floor. Then, in order to protect her wrist, which is a vulnerable joint, I'm going to have her dig her fingertips in the mat a little bit, and now she's kind of armoring that chain from the wrist to the elbow. Next, rotate the elbow pits forward to create kind of a spiraling rotation, which is going to help protect her shoulder as well. We call this torque. Now, since Coach Laura is hypermobile, she can often push her elbow pit beyond vertical. So I'm going to have her put a little micro bend in her elbow. This is very common with women especially, and we just have to make sure that they're aware of it. This feels uncomfortable to her and awkward, but it is anatomically correct. The next thing we're going to do, instead of having her shoulders come up towards her ears and engaging these trapezius muscles, which are too hyperactive in most people in Western society, we're going to have her pack her shoulders down away from her ears. This is engaging her lat muscle, which is a lot bigger, and it's a great stabilizer to help keep the shoulders protected. Finally, instead of having her head be passive, which usually happens when we start getting tired, she's going to tuck in her chin and push the back of her head up towards the ceiling to engage the spinal column. That's her core. Your neck is a part of your core. It also is helping stabilize her shoulders. Next, she's going to start to extend her legs into the plank position to start. Instead of having her butt jump up and down, she's going to try to keep her hips at the same level throughout the entire exercise in order to make sure that the core is engaged and she's just not loading the shoulders or the hip flexors. She's pushing through her big toe mound in order to tuck her tailbone and keep the navel pulled in tight to the spine. Now, you can see her quivering because this is hard work when you do it right. She's going to bring one knee up and essentially be in a one-legged plank, trying not to move the hips, and she's going to alternate one knee up at a time. She can go as fast as she wants, but only go as fast as she can maintain all of this tension that she's trying to use to stabilize her body and keep it in a safe position. Then after time, she can go faster and faster and faster. Thanks, sister. Go ahead and relax. Having good mechanics, having proper form is so critical to the longevity of fitness performance. Burning calories and losing weight, that stuff's all good, but it's not the foundation. We have to build a foundation that we can launch from, just like a house. If the foundation is bad, the walls will eventually start caving in, and you sure as hell can't build stories on top of it to make a taller building. So, from Siva Fitness Academy, this is Eric Romanak and Coach Laura Weber. If you need some more information, give us a call, send us an email, or come check out a class. Your first class is always free. Talk to you soon.